right? Because there's not too many, it's not as popular. It's kind of like Google against Yahoo right now, right? You know, like, do you use Yahoo? Who goes to Bing.com?
Yeah, no, yeah, I just straight up. Like, it was quick, but I'm sure there's going to be days where it's like, it's just not going to be worth it. Like, you're going to feel like you're wasting time.
I'm just not sure how much of the market share is Lyft, because I always measure, because I'm a fairly updated person when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
And I've never tested Lyft before.
I know. I've used it. I think when I used to, because I would ask, like, when I knew I was going to try to do this, I was trying to ask like Uber drivers I had, like,
right,
if they did Lyft. And a lot of them, they always said it was the tips. They said Uber
the tips,
or Lyft allowed.
But you downloaded it for what reason? What reason did you download it? Just to test it, right?
Just because.
Because you were looking forward to this.
Yeah, I was. Oh, for Lyft, the reason I got Lyft. Oh wait, wrong street. Sorry. The reason I got Lyft was just because like the surcharges one night were kind of high. In Hoboken.
Right.
And then someone goes, Lyft is cheaper tonight. They had like a little deal.
Okay, so they were pushing the promotion or something.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like when we're in like the city or something, it's like a little bit cheaper to like try to come see the price.
Maybe for a place like Hoboken, maybe it's a common thing. I'm just saying, if you call Lyft in this area, chances are you're gonna wait longer.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Right,
yeah.
Because there's not too many. It's not as popular. It's kind of like Google against Yahoo right now, right? You know, like, do you use Yahoo? Who goes to Bing.com?
Yeah, no, yeah. I just straight up. It's like if someone's internet just starts up with that, that's when I'll use that.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you buy a computer, sometimes they embed it as a default search engine on the thing, right? So it's the same thing with Lyft. Right now, they're gonna have to start striking deals with Sprint or something, make it a default app on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Because naturally, someone like you and I, naturally as a consumer, we're not inclined to go download Lyft.
No, exactly. Only when I downloaded, I wanted Uber.
You want Uber, exactly. So, but the same thing goes for both end, the end of the rider and the driver. You're gonna have to wait longer if you call Lyft. So they have to charge lower, right?
Yeah.
Then the only option is to control see if they can do some price control, like promotions, to push people into it, you know. So, you know, you never say never though. But for right now, I just think a competition between Uber and Lyft is not really a real competition.
I think I don't think so either. I definitely agree with you. I think it's just Uber.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the taxi drivers, man. They need to change, you know, the ones that did it all their life, and that's how they know. Go find it. Go create a new career, man.
It's always sad. Yeah, it's always sad, like talking to them, like in a city or something. It's like, they always don't. They like initially, I remember like asking, like they didn't like Uber. Like that Uber, they don't like Uber. It's like yeah, but they can do it as well, I guess. But
yeah, the convenience is priceless.
Yeah.
When you just hit your app and you're still having a conversation, and in like 2 minutes, a driver is outside.
Yeah.
You know, you can't beat that.
In a couple minutes, yeah.
A taxi driver, you call their line. When you call their phone, they're nasty on the phone usually.
Or they didn't even pick up.
Sometimes they don't pick up, and when they pick up, they're nasty. If you call back and say, "Where's the driver?" they're gonna be angry at you. They get angry at you, like, "Why are you calling again just to check where the driver is?" Like, yeah, where's the driver? I called the driver.
It's like you're doing a service for me, you know.
Exactly, and then the price is more, right? And then the car is dirtier. Right?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like their whole service is backwards compared to what it should be.
Exactly. They have this sense of entitlement
because they were like the initial thing, but
so there's all kind of forces against them, and it's just what it is. It's the same way like when I first came into New Jersey about 19 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Back then there was probably one lane of Easy Pass, and the rest of it was human beings collecting the cash, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? If you're about to pay cash on the toll gate right now, guess what?
It's horrible. I just got an Easy Pass for the first. Like my family has it, but like
okay.
But
you just got the car.
Yeah, I just got the car. So like I was paying before. I was doing full paying the cash, and it was just terrible.
It's ridiculous. You have to cross so many lanes to get to the freaking cash. It was the opposite 19 years ago.
Yeah.
So, but at that time, you know how many millions of people lost their jobs? Because everything is now mostly Easy Pass.
Oh, wow.
So a whole lot of people, right, around the country. That's what technology does. It makes a bunch of people that are not paying attention to the advancement of human beings, to civilization.
Yeah.
it makes them become whiners. They complain,
Right?
right?
It's a little bit of a baby.
Yeah, you become a crying, whiny little baby. It's
like,
Uber.
Everything is life. There's always something to complain about. Like, you can't be happy with what you have, and everything's getting better.
Yeah.
It's like, but you can't. Something's gotta be wrong.
Yeah, man. So I'm not mad at Uber, man. It is what it is. As a driver, who's trying to make a full time out of it, I'll say stop. Go find another career. For a young kid who just got their license at 16 and they're now 17, 18 years old, their father bought a car for them. They probably don't mind.
Yeah, no, I'm actually a little bit older. I'm 25.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'm 25. So
I could tell, but I'm saying even younger kids who really doesn't need to pay a mortgage, this is gonna be a good fit for them.
Yeah. It's good. It's like it's nice. It's kind of like exactly like that. It's nice, but it's like it's a good, I feel like it's something like I was always just looking for something like I need something to just make it quick.
Something on the side.
Yeah. And
$200, $100 just to have some money in your pocket.
In my head, if I made like $100 a week from it,
you're good.
Yeah, I would be content. With
Do you know how many people around the country would be happy with the $100 at the wheel, right? That means anytime you just want, right?
Yeah, if someone just gave me $100, I'd be like, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You get it moving. So yeah, there's a lot of crying little whiny babies right now, and the older folks.
Yeah.
Sadly, they just need to find something else to do. That's just what it is. So I think it's a good bridge. I think if you depending on the livelihood, I think it's gonna be a suffering situation.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm happy with it so far. It took me a couple weeks to do it. Like I was like all signed up a couple weeks ago with it, but I was just like kind of like, I don't know. I didn't feel like ready to do it. I didn't know if I wanted to do it for sure. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I could, but it's straight. I thought it was gonna take a little bit more time to get started with it, but it was pretty easy to get going.
Yeah. It's pretty convenient. I dropped my car off. I was pissed off because water pump is complaining, but I have the convenience of, pressing the app, and I'm going to my father's house, and I'm going to be there in no time. Yeah. And the convenience is ridiculous. Back in days, I would have to beg the mechanic. I say, can you please take me to this place? Can can you drop me off?
With insurance, when I did insurance, that was one of the things people would ask. They would ask me like, "Can you set up a ride for me?" It was like,
right.
Yeah, they'd be at the shop. They'd be like, "Can you set me up?" And I'm like, I can't personally do it.
Yeah, you know how annoying that used to be when I used to drop my car off when I was in college. Drop the car off, and then sometimes the mechanic, if it's a fancy enough mechanic, they will have like a ride thing. But it's still it's not right now. Even if they have the right thing, it's so convenient for you to just press the app and call Uber.
It's so much easier. Like you don't have to go through paperwork. You don't have to do you can just like, hey, just come here, get me up.
Right.
I'll go where I want to go. And
you don't have to pull out cash. You don't have to look for cash. It's accessible to PayPal. They can pull the money from PayPal.
I never have cash on it. It's like the one thing. Like my family, my girlfriend, my sister. Like I feel like I just never need. Like I just like.
For what?
Yeah, I'm like I can pay a card. If I can't, then I save money.
You save money too, So personally, if I didn't have anything better doing, I would drive Uber.
Yeah,
as long as it's not my livelihood, I would drive it just to sometimes get away from a heated situation, something that could backfire. I'll just do that. Take some time, take a breather, listen to some music, turn it, go live, wait for a ride, and then when you're tired after a few hours, just go home and just go sleep.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I feel like I'm gonna try to do this maybe until like 2 today. I just wanted to feel it out, like get a couple rides.
And you can shut it off when you're ready.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go get lunch, and then I'm gonna go because I have some stuff for school. I actually have to go do.
Right. What's your typical lunch?
I don't. Today
McDonald's.
No, today I had some leftovers from my mom.
Oh, okay.
My mom made some dinner last night.
But if you were on the road, you wanted to grab a quick lunch, what would it be?
It'd probably be McDonald's or something.
McDonald's.
Maybe. I got some Taco Bell.
Right.
Taco Bell's a little.
So one ride just took care of that. One ride, you pay for that. Yeah. You don't have to put money out of pocket to pay for that.
Yeah, and I mean, like the gas that I'm driving, I feel like it's like it paid everything. No matter what, I feel like I made money.
It's paid for. Exactly. Exactly.
It's a good. it's a good deal so far.
Yeah, it's America as a grown adult, full-blown grown adult with a mortgage or a rent.
Yeah.
It's not a good fit.
Yeah.
I agree completely. But if there's more than enough legal human beings, that means people over 16 or above, right, that have a license, that can drive people, it is what it is. Then the 45 years old man needs to stop competing against that. Go find something else to do.
Yeah.
That's what that means. And the truth is that if you're paying attention, there's so much more to do online today to make money too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that you can make a nice living without having to be a taxi driver or
There's
driver.
things you can be doing from home. Like there's even
From
like,
home, so many things,
yeah,
you
there's,
know.
like, people are even doing like YouTube, making tons of money, just
Hell-
like
heck
making,
yeah.
like talking about their experiences in lives, like just doing things.
Actually, that's what I do.
You do? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
awesome.
just in case you didn't know, I've been taping this so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm vlogging as we're going.
Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. Yeah.
You see, so I mean, there's so much opportunities to make money. You can literally turn around. There's a bunch of people selling stuff online. You could sell their stuff. You can sell their stuff for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. That can pay you a commission of $20,000, $30,000. Sorry, 20-30% of any money you make them. But you just gotta calm down enough to learn it, right?
Yeah. It's like once it's like once everybody gets.
Now, as a New York City driver, right? If you, let's say for example, you're so mad at the whole situation, right? And you go out there, you start protesting today. Now you're losing more money because you're not making money when you're protesting, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. You're out there. You're not
making money.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're
right.
making your life worse.
You're
So
hoping for better, but you're still not making money. Yeah.
I have an empathy for them, but my empathy is very limited because I know the opportunity that's available today to make money.
Yeah. There's always something.
You know, and this kid Casey something, he sold his YouTube channel of $25 million to CNN.
It's a cool. Yeah, it's awesome. Like it's a cool. Like I'll follow things and just watch
Yeah.
YouTube videos. They're just like
The more you watch, the more YouTube wants to put an ad on the video.
Yeah, no, yeah, you got the because you have that. And, I
Yeah.
know like there's always a thing with like ad block and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
but who does that? An average, it's just like an average person calls Uber, not Lyft, right? An average person don't do ad blocks.
Yeah. Support the person too. Like
Yeah.
if you're watching something, support them. Like,
An average person is like me. I click skip if I don't like the ad.
Yeah. What's your if I'm what's your YouTube?
I'll give you my cards. Yeah, I'll
Give
give
me
you
some news
I'll give you my card before I lift, man. So you go check. I put out pretty much daily tips on making money online.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it's something. Here's my card, man. Yeah,
Nice.
just go through that.
That's pretty cool. Right?
Yeah. So I do that on a regular, and it's a really cool world that we're living in right now today.
Yeah, it's just like you can do it's like you said, it's like American. Do your own thing. Like you try to start your own like way. You can find what you want.
You could do whatever you want, but when you see that there's the tide moving in the opposite direction, don't try to swim against it. It's the dumbest thing you can do, especially in America of freedom.
Yeah, you gotta adapt.
You gotta adapt. Yeah. This whole thing about racism too, right? Like, why would you want to be a racist in this time and age? Like, that's the dumbest thing ever to do. Why would you want to be that?
It's just the stubbornness. It's like I've always done one thing this way, and it's gotta be that way. Like,
Yeah, that was the nature of that was the nature of mankind.
Yeah.
Right now, man is open, and if you remain not open, you become a close-minded person. You're gonna be punishing yourself essentially.
Just experience. You're punishing yourself from experience and just being just like living life.
You're close-minded. Like you're not gonna gain anything as an individual from being close-minded. It's the same concept all around, man. It's it's Uber right now. Oh, I guess my career as a taxi is over. Well, it's tough, but let me get on to something. Let me learn something new. maybe it's time to change course anyway, right? You know, change can be hard for human beings, you know, but it's a bad idea,
it's
man.
like the taxi drivers. Like they could change, they could adapt and be more like Uber.
Yeah.
And some are, but like that's the only way.
Some are, but the income is lower for them, so they're whining.
It's not worth like their same business models. Like they gotta change to compete.
Yeah, I was watching a video on YouTube and the guy was complaining, was saying he drives all day long, but he came home with $350 at the end of the week. I'm like, Son, it's time to change careers, man. That's what
yeah,
that means.
Just gas alone that week, it sounds like you're not gonna like. You're not making much money.
The
like,
gas is not the problem though, because you have to pay gas too. The problem is that they're trying to make a career and pay mortgage and rent.
Yeah, you can't.
And you can't do that.
You can't pay your bills.
Yeah, and Uber is operating off of demand and supply. There's oversupply of drivers, qualified drivers that are willing to drive for that price. Then it's just what it is, you know.
Yeah.
And they have, I think they're big enough. Even if there's lawsuits, they can fight everything right now.
Yeah, I know there was something like in Austin. They were out of. I don't know if they're back. I know they were out of Austin for a while. Like they just.
Yeah,
left.
that's temporary, man.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Obama won, and then we have a Trump for a little bit, and then eventually there's gonna be more Obamas anyway.
I hope so.
I mean, it's kind of like somebody call it a backlash. What they call it? It's just a little backtrack from what we were familiar with.
Yeah.
But we're still gonna move forward. Okay, it's just like stock market. You see, it's up and down.
Everything goes.
But it's gonna go up anyway.
Yeah, everything's like a cycle or a
Yeah,
cycle. Everything comes like something happens.
Like a wave.
Yeah, it comes back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be wavy, but it's going up anyway. Just be clear. It's going up. So I tell everyone, like, just hang on. It's okay. It's just a little backtrack, but it's going up anyway. We're moving forward. This is mankind anyway. Civilization, you can't stop civilization, man. You can't. You know?
Yeah.
So it's I think
Whatever you need, wherever you want, right at your fingertips. Like,
yeah.
If you want something, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
You just got to do it. And sometimes you take a couple, if you're used to a certain way, that means change. And change can be hard. But once you embrace change and you get through it, I mean, I'm not happy right now today that my car is broken and it's in the... I love my car. I want to be in my car, you know. But it is what it is, man. Just got to keep going.
So I do have a question with, I don't know if you can,
I can answer the question.
I'm driving.
That's okay.
So like, how do I, like, if I wanted to call you, have you called people, or do you just show up, do you call people before you get there, or like, if you can't find them, then you call them, or like?
Call, what do you mean?
Like, do you get some, I know I've had Uber drivers call me, like, when I'm
Oh, no, if you want to call, just click contact.
Oh, just click the contact?
Yeah.
The number? Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's the same thing on the driver's app.
Okay.
Click contact, but it will use Uber, it will route through Uber.
Okay.
You won't have that person's contact information.
Oh, no, yeah.
You'll be able to text, you'll be able to call.
Yeah, because I saw the countdown going when I picked you up, and I wanted to make sure, like, I didn't know if you were like, you didn't see me or anything. I want to make sure I got it.
Yeah. You saw the text, right?
Yeah, I saw
But
it.
it was routed through Uber.
Yeah, that was nice that you said.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool, right? I mean, how can you argue against that, man? But I've never tried Lyft, man. But I have a feeling it's kind of like the Yahoo and the Bing of the market. You know, like they're gonna have to do something drastic. But I know they have where are you from? Where are you from originally?
I'm from. I
Your
was born
family.
in New York, but like my parents were I was born in the Bronx, but like I grew up in New Jersey. Like,
Okay.
New Jersey.
Are your parents from somewhere? Your ancestors from somewhere?
We're all from New Jersey. My dad's background, he's like Dominican Cuban.
Okay,
So
Dominican
like
Cuban.
his
Okay.
dad is like from my great grandparents. They're from Cuba. Right?
Got you.
But my grandma's Japanese. She's from Japan.
Japan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like my mom's like I'm a quarter Japanese here.
Got you. So I think in China, is it China or Japan? They have their own Uber. It's not really Uber. So if Lyft can go take over another market somewhere that Uber is not popular yet, then great. Like for example, when I had a project I was doing in upstate New York, in April, and Uber was just a disaster because the Uber was coming from 20 minutes away.
Oh wow.
You know, so it was such a country type of area.
Too wide open of a place like this.
Yeah. I mean, this is places where you're going from one town to the other, and your signal is totally dead in between towns. Like it's really, really country like that. In upstate New York, somewhere in between New York City and Canada. What happened? They blocked the road?
Yeah, I think I'm looking here. I think I can go left.
We're supposed
maybe take some back road.
We're supposed to go straight, but
yeah, I see.
Do you see a detour?
Yeah, it doesn't say which way to go. It just says local traffic only.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh, I guess maybe we can.
I would say try the right.
Try to go right. Okay.
would say try going right. Yeah. Cause that's a little weird. They should put a detour. You see?
I was kind of hoping there would be a little bit of something.
Yeah, but these people are dummies. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to cross. It looks like there's a bridge up there we have to cross.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's a little something over here we can get.
Yeah. Try to.
Okay, yeah, it's already rerouted, so.
They rerouted you?
Yeah,
okay, so let's try that, yeah. When I first started to drive in New Jersey, it was all maps, man. I used to work for FedEx.
My dad was like a shipping company, and he did the same thing. We'd have all these
like
maps.
the big old maps, right?
yeah. We'd have all these maps, and we'd be like, what do we do? It's like, and then was it MapQuest? Like,
no, eventually we did. MapQuest is technology.
Yeah.
That's when we started to look online before you leave the house. You go to mapquest.com.
You print out your directions.
Yeah, you print it out, or sometimes, and then eventually the phones. I mean, like, come on, man. If you're like older than 20, if you're older than 15, you've seen this thing played out, man. It's time. Like, stop fighting technology, man. Like just stop, because you're not gonna help yourself.
Oh, okay.
They blocked that too? Maybe we gotta go a little further.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Put a detour or something. It's the dumbest thing ever.
It's crazy, yeah. Well, it's good practice for me right now. Just
Cool,
the
man.
detour. So I'm gonna go. You think I should go back left?
Yeah, go back left. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Listen, man, for the older you are, though, the more difficult it is to adapt.
Yeah.
Because the longer you're set in certain ways,
It's harder to change.
it's harder to change. So that's what I think is wrong with a lot of the older taxi drivers.
I think it's just taking me back here.
It's taking you back?
Yeah, it's taking me back to the
No, you make that left. You make this left.
Go left here?
Yeah, go to the main road right here and then left. And then now follow the detour of your GPS.
You're saying you want to go back that way?
No, we're going that way. No, this is back.
Yeah, that's it. So you think we should go back
Yeah,
that way?
Yeah, we're going towards that direction. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. We're going to Seravion, so.
Yeah, it keeps showing. It's trying to bring us back over here. And it's
Yeah, you don't want to go there. Yeah. So make that left because it's probably going to try to route you through the same place.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully it's not blocked off. You want me to go left up here and before that light, try to take a left?
No. Just go straight.
Yeah.
A little further down, maybe 2 blocks, 2 lights, and then follow directions from that point.
Okay.
And then to reroute you beyond all those blockage over there. Sometimes with these things you have to use discretion.
Yeah, you gotta kind of feel it out. Yeah.
Yeah. If we make this immediate left, it's probably put us back on the block road.
It's probably blocked. Yeah.
So if you go this straight right now, we're going towards Seravion more. We go. I think there's a bridge you're about to cross right here. Once you cross that bridge,
Turn left.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Did I drop my thing? I did, right? I knew something dropped. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah, this area. Once we cross this area right here. Did it reroute by any chance?
It keeps going to reroute that way. Like it's telling me to go right up here.
No, keep cross a little further. Cross a little further. Went to law school for a year.
Yeah, I was at Rutgers Law School for a year, and I kind of just, money-wise, it's too much. I couldn't live like just straight off loans.
Right. So you stopped?
Yeah, I stopped at the first year, and then I ended up going back to just getting to work.
Okay.
Like right after undergrad, I had the first year of law school. It was good. It was interesting, but also it was one of those things like law school wasn't what for me though.
It wasn't for you.
Yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to do with a law degree. I was essentially using it to hopefully go into the FBI.
Okay.
There's better ways to do that instead of putting 3 years of loans in. So.
Yeah.
But things change.
The loans, man.
My interest changed a little bit. I've been kind of just doing like the coding on my own.
Okay, so do some coding, web development, and stuff like that. Okay.
It's something that I like to do. Like the last year, I've been working like at this consulting firm.
Okay.
I've been just kind of doing it on my own, and then.
Consulting or what?
I wasn't consulting.
No, the firm.
Oh, it was RGP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually just that's why I'm done now. So I just ended up leaving there for school and starting up like. But no, it was good. It was I was kind of just like helping out like a consultant. Like I worked with him, kind of learned some things on my own, but just kind of assisted him as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
wait, did you miss it?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was just...
That's okay. Yeah, so I mean, web development is definitely cool. I would definitely. You said you're 25?
Yes.
I would definitely start looking at things from an angle of entrepreneurship. That doesn't mean you can work for others. It just means you take charge. It means you're in control of your own fate, you know, as opposed to hoping that the job will do. We're just, those times are over, man.
Yeah.
You know, like back in the days when I became an entrepreneur right out of college, 2006. And back then I was so passionate about becoming an entrepreneur, and I thought everybody should become an entrepreneur, right? And then eventually I got to this phase where I was like, you know what? No, everybody doesn't need to become an entrepreneur. I used to say somebody needs to push them up, right? Somebody needs to do the bottom of the thing, you know, of the pyramid, you know.
Yeah.
But my initial belief came back to be the truth. Because especially, I'm talking specifically in America, you know, we're just not going to produce, we're not going to be the top producers of cars in the world anymore. Like gone are those days when factory workers can just literally work 35 years and then retire happily ever after. It's not going to happen, you know, because America forgot for a long time that the rest of the world is bigger than America. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
That was okay, yeah. So this is what we came to, right?
Yeah, now we're back to almost
to
where we were at. Yeah,
okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all right.
I got a little thrown off there. I was like, I got a little...
Try to follow the detail of the map, and then if you hit the cop again, ask them.
Yeah.
Because they're stupid for not having a detail. Yeah, so I personally think it's a wrap for a lot of, you know, the doctors are still gonna have a job, but they're gonna get paid less and less, just like the taxi drivers.
Yeah.
The people that still have a job many of them are still gonna have a job, but they're gonna be getting paid less and less. And that's the part that a lot of people are not paying attention to, where people have to take pay cuts. Because some of them, but the jobs are still available. Yes, for less pay, and then for less money value, because your money is losing value the longer it stays in your pocket. You know, essentially the purchasing power of a dollar is less.
Yeah.
You know, so and then they're paying you less. So it's like double dose of disaster coming. There's a recession coming that a lot of people are not paying attention to. The last major recession was about real estate, right?
Yeah.
Well, this one is not going to be about real estate. It's going to be caused solely by Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. He's going to wipe out a lot of companies single-handedly.
They just bought Whole Foods, right?
Yeah. But that's the last major news. But he's been doing it quietly, by the way. He's been taking business away from a lot of people quietly. A lot of, you know, small businesses run this country.
You can just go to Amazon.
For anything.
Yeah.
I was looking to redesign my bedroom yesterday. Guess where I went? Amazon. You go straight now, right?
Yeah, I'll go straight here because this is that left we were at.
That was where we were.
Yeah, so this is that blockage.
Right.
And it looks like the local traffic's going, but let's see where hopefully it gives it. Okay. So,
okay. So maybe there's a detour right here?
Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping up here, it's next right, it's giving us something, so.
It's the dumbest thing ever. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I feel like we could, it's the only thing, it's like I see where the other cop is. Like, I don't know if he's like, they're letting people come out, but they're not even letting us in.
Yeah, I don't understand this one.
Hopefully, this guy looks like
he knows what he's doing?
Yeah, he looks like he's going the same place we're going. So,
all right.
And that other car is too. Okay. So
okay.
Hopefully we're on the right path here.
Right. So whatever you do, man, just pay attention to owning it. Even if it's a job, make sure you own it.
Yeah.
Like make sure your boss needs you more than you need them.
Yeah, you make yourself important.
Yeah, make yourself valuable. Make yourself what they need. Like right now, I have multiple sources of income. So my major source of income is something I own, but I also have sources of income that from the outside may look like a job. Like right now, I'm supposed to be on the clock from 11 to 7, but I'm not because I can't.
Yeah.
Because he needs me. You know what I mean? Like, and I haven't taken permission to be off right now, right? And you know, he brought us back here, right?
This is the next one up. This is the one, but this one looks like it's purely closed. So I don't know.
We need to ask him.
Yeah, let's
Like we're trying to get into Cedarville.
Yeah,
How do we get there? You could pull up right next to him too. You know. Because it's taking us back. Like, what is going on? Like, this is ridiculous.
Should I get out and ask him anything?
Yeah, just go pull up right next to him a little bit and ask him. Just pull in there and ask him.
Yeah, I was waiting because this person next to
Is there a camera on there? There's no camera, right?
the
Because it's a dead end. Just pull up right next to him. I don't think if there's no camera, you don't have to worry.
Oh, do you mind if I take the charger? I'm actually
Sure.
I'm
Yeah, that's one thing that Uber needs to work on. It consumes battery. Oh, is there construction going on?
Is there any way, like the best possible way to get like right over the bridge, like
To Cedarville?
to Cedarville? It's
We're going to Windingwood, the apartment complex.
apartment complex, Wendenwood. Yeah. Okay. Go right at the light? Okay. Alright, thank you.
You should put a detour, you dummies.
Yeah, I didn't see any detour signs, but
Did he say detour? He said it was a
he
detour?
said there's detour signs.
There's no detour.
Yeah, no. So I guess like because there's the water here, so there's got to be some other bridge. I'm sorry this is happening.
No, don't worry. It's not your fault,
Yeah,
man.
this is the one time we're going here, so but
It's not your fault,
I'm gonna
man.
go right here, like you said, at this light.
not
It
your-
looks like this. Oh, there you go. There is some detour sign.
But not for the other people coming from the other side.
Yeah, it's not. It's right. Yeah, look at that. So okay, so there is gonna be a bridge or something for us. Okay.
Man, this is the dumbest thing ever. They put detour for you coming from this side. What about people coming from
Where
Route
was the
18?
people on that side. That's crazy. All right. Well, we were on the right path, and then.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the bridge here.
Yeah, pay attention to the
There's got to
map.
be some bridge because there's water we gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pay attention to the map and see if there's got to be.
Alright. I'm gonna stay straight here this time. Wait for those detour signs.
Mm-hmm. But I'm even afraid it's a detour for people going towards. I'm not sure, but yeah, just keep going. Just keep going.
If anything, if we don't see the detour sign in like a minute or two, another
Uh-huh.
one, I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna try to. We'll look at the map because there's gotta be a
Just
way.
look at the map. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
gotta
gotta
be
be a way up here, but I'm hoping there's another detour sign in a minute.
That road is the main link between this area, this Route 18, and Cedarville. So if they were gonna put a block on it, they were supposed to put a clear detour
there's gotta be
for
some-
people coming in from there, not going out. Everybody's not going out. It's a two-way street. Because that detour we're looking at is for people who are trying to get around that to keep going.
So I might pull up over here in a minute.
Yeah, sure.
I want to give a look and see next street. I'm gonna give a look and see where it's coming up.
Yeah, do that. I do see an
It might
orange
be-
sign
oh, wait,
coming up.
there is a sign up here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, maybe we can do that.
If it's not making it right, then it's useless. It's a useless sign.
Yeah. At this light, I might just make it right anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, just see how it is.
So you said this thing is a boot camp where you're learning web development
It's a 3-month kind of class where I'm just kind of immersing myself in doing it.
in coding.
Yeah, in coding, and just because no matter what, I'm gonna come out of it. I'm gonna pull over here.
Okay.
I want to see where it is. 'Cause
Okay, yeah, do that.
I don't want to drive too much further and see if we're going too far out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.